Lesson 7, launch. When you move into your launch, keep in mind exactly what it is that you're going to offer and how you're going to offer it. Be mindful that this is a zeros game. So, depending on what I'm offering may impact how much money I can make. If it's something that is of higher or greater quality, I may be able to sell it for more, which would mean that I could require less units to be sold to make the same amount as I would require for something cheap and plasticky, and which could possibly pull horribly on one's reputation. So don't just go after the money, go after the quality, and then play the zero game in terms of maybe selling less, but selling more in terms of quality. So I'm not moving as many units, but I am delivering a greater quality. Therefore, my price point may be a bit different as opposed to the guy selling something for $10 and he paid like 84 cents for it, okay? When you're dealing with your customers or comments or your posts, you're going to have some feedback. And even if you're doing a heck of a job, someone's going to have something to say. So just be mindful that you build your world with words. So even if they say something harmful, build them up. And anyone else who sees that comment will say, geesh, they just trashed this guy and he still reciprocated with something positive. That means you have greater value than the depreciated value that they're trying to assign to you, if I'm making sense. So don't go for it. Stay focused. Don't get distracted. And just continue to be the best you that you can be. When you're advertising, don't forget, call out your customer. And that could be as per your app or as per the website, being above the fold. It could be for the copy that you use within your ads. Make sure it's specific. Call out your customer. And when you are running your ads or even organically generating sales, you're going to need a payment processor. I don't have any endorsements from any payment processor or whatever, but the common ones would be something like Square, or if you have a Shopify store, Shopify, Stripe, PayPal. You can just Google those. They're pretty run-of-the-mill. And you should have goals. So what are your goals upon your first iteration of your product, your service, or the information that you're going to make available? And your goals should be, number one, getting feedback. What are customers saying? Do they like this? Is this something that you need to improve? If so, why and where? How are your revenues? Is that a reflection of this feedback? Can you do better? And if you can, then you want to improve. And even if you are doing an excellent job, you should always be your greatest critic. So go back, make whatever improvements that you can, rinse and repeat. Side note, if a new feature or product is added that increases your expenses, make sure that that expenditure is properly balanced throughout a minimum price adjustment and maximum customer experience. In other words, usually when you add features within anything on a technological platform, it's going to cost you more money. So just make sure that that translates into more money or a greater customer base for your customers or a better experience. Otherwise, you start working backwards against yourself. You have these superfluous features that no one wants, no one cares for, no one uses, but you're paying for it. And it's eating into both your top and then bottom line, which is going to reflect that, okay? Lastly, don't forget about the magic of emails and custom product and service bundling. It will enhance flow and the customer experience. Keep an eye on your email for promos, no-cost courses, and community events for members, and the latest developments around Future Talk. Thank you for joining me for the Future Talk course. This completes Module 6 and the course in its entirety. Thank you for joining, and good luck.
All right. So we've now been able to establish our groundwork, better understand the Frag Belong framework, complete our research, assemble an offer, assemble a team, and now finally launch. It's been an absolute pleasure sharing the Future Talk course with you. I am going to be establishing an environment in which we can communicate amongst each other, ask questions, share information, or perhaps share victories that we've been able to achieve through the Future Talk course. Again, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I look forward to hearing your success stories.